Without God, this world is not for the weekend. I bet you don't wanna feel that you gotta struggle and hustle so you can make it a winning. I know you got plans and I got plans. Not only that, you got big dreams. I got dreams working on that. Did you take over the jello everything to make it right there only then? You can call yourself a breadwinner, said you want me on there, and now you come here.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, man, we have some new business in town. In case you don't know, it's about that time you get to know, man. We are Level Up, man. Virgin Mondays, we try to discover and also explore new things. You understand? Now, she's another rapper in town. In case you don't know, you guys have been talking about Keiko, we've been talking about Rachel Ray. Now, man, there's another special rapper in town. In case you don't know, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Yeah. Yeah, understand, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back, man. We are into the second half of the show, man. The show is still going on. My name is Brian P. DJ Ben Killer is still taking it down. It's time for the big interview. And since it is a Monday, Virgin Things, brand new music, and why not brand new talents as well, man? Yeah, regardless where you could be enjoying the show and big about yourself, man. It is time to level it down, you understand, okay? Time check is about 16 minutes. Past the hour of 4, you know, this show runs every single day from Monday to Friday, from 3 to 5, yeah? So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very special talent. Basically, you guys, you could be wondering, she's Ugandan, man. She's Ugandan, yeah? So, the name on my side, it was quite hard, but then she had to tell it to me, yeah?
Sure. RealMids.
RealMids, yeah? So, basically, welcome to the show.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right. First, I tell everybody watching you, then we kickstart up the interview so that people can get to know more about RealMids.
Okay.
All right. People are watching you, millions of Ugandans right now, live on air, live on television.
Woo. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen out there? My name is RealMids. I'm a female rapper from Lira, Northern Uganda.
Okay. Lira, Uganda, stand there. Some people have been asking, man, you guys, man, you only bring artists in the center. Why not, man? She's a new kid on the block right now, all the way from Northern Uganda, Lira.
Yeah.
Now she's in Kampala, man. So for how is the experience in the central industry? You know, I know you've been maybe having a certain experience in Northern Uganda.
Sure.
So how is the experience so far?
Damn ends, I want to say it's crazy good, like crazy good, because, you know, me starting music from Lira, you know, it was a vibe for some people who value hip hop and not for everybody. And then coming here, you realize that people give you the real vibes you expect.
In the center, there's real vibe.
You expect. You know, they let you know you're doing the real thing. You're in this game to mean the real deal. You know, so when I come here back then, a day ago, I was on stage in a hip hop concert. You know,
yes.
So a lot of people be like, "Who the hell is this girl? Where is she coming from?" I'm like, yeah, this is my girl from Lira. You know, I kill the shit on stage, man. So the vibe here is pretty more better than the other side. I really want to say that.
The English.
Oh.
Is this the English in Lira or maybe?
Nah.
Let's first take it down.
All right.
Okay, let's first take it down.
Sure.
Tell us more about yourself.
About myself?
Yeah. You were born and raised here in Uganda?
Yo, hell yeah. I was raised here. I studied in Lira.
You studied
one
in
of the
Lira?
remote schools. I'm going to tell because nobody's going to even figure out and find where it is, you know. But I studied at St. Kizito. That was my primary. My high school, I was there.
Cool down the pressure. St. Kizito.
St. Kizito.
In Lira?
Lira, yeah.
Okay.
And my high school, I was there too, my whole time. And I think that was college campus. I went to Uganda Mertens University in Kozi main campus. I was a social worker, but I dropped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where did you learn this English from?
Lifestyle.
Eh?
Just lifestyle, I chose it.
The lifestyle?
Yep.
So that means it depends what you eat. But I always tell people, man. I always tell people, it's the life. What you choose is what you can be. Have you ever been in the States?
Hell nah. But I'm going there soon. I'm positive, and I want to say that.
That's official. Are you clicking something? Yeah, I love this kind of artist. It's called Popcorn. There's something that he says, lifestyle moments, So you also chose a lifestyle.
I did.
And now you are living a lifestyle.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell us about your love for music. How did it start?
It started when I was a kid. I want to say that way, because my papa is a music lover, and it was this kind of man who played loud music.
He's Ugandan as well?
Yeah, he's Ugandan. My mama too, in case you were going to ask, Yeah, she Uganda, and they're all Lango from Lira, you know. So I'm a pure blood damn Ange, you know.
Okay.
Yep. So I loved music when I was a kid because my dad used to play a lot of loud sound, and we just vibed you. You know, growing up, you learn that okay, every morning he waking up, he playing the same kind of music, hip hop, R&B. So I grew up in that. And so my P3, P4, P5, I figured out, okay, I can write lyrics, you know. When I get a pen and a paper, I put it down, be like, okay, when I think about something, it flows.
Okay.
And, you know, I come from, I want to say, kind of a humble background.
All right.
So I was not in that kind of clique where, you know, you got the girls and the men and looking all good and they have all the stuff they got in their boxes. I was just this small girl with just 1,000 pocket money. So my pop be like, you're handling this for the entire term, you know. So, you know, when this girl's come be like, nah, girl, you of low class. I write the lyrics down. She said, I'm a low class girl. She said, I don't have this, I don't have that. I'll be rhyming to it.
It's a lifestyle.
That's how I grew up.
Great.
Are we together?
We're together, my brother. I know you're DJ,
You
you're not
better
clicking
be.
anything yet. Yeah.
No, break it.
It's just a lifestyle.
It is.
No, okay, first tell me. Okay, let's first go slow. You understand? Yeah.
All right, cool.
Tell me about the okay, something you wanted to say?
Yeah, there's something I want to say.
Okay.
You know, I like hip hop.
You love hip hop?
Yeah, there are artists that I listen to like Megan, those of Doja Cat and I Spice those ones. I want to know who is your favorite. Like
Nicki
who's your
Minaj.
favorite rapper like
Female?
Minaj.
Female wise, Nicki Minaj, but the person who inspired me like crazy was Dax.
Like,
Who?
like what do you feel?
That's-
How you feel inside you? If they brought Nicki Minaj and would you freestyle and something this?
Yeah, I can do that. I feel I can do that. That's crazy.
Okay, now first give me an insight about the industry down in Lira. How is the industry?
The industry, I want to say, needs a lot of help, first and foremost.
Okay.
Yeah, it really does, because, you know, they fancy more of dancehall and Afro more than hip hop. So when I stepped into the building, you know, reaching the industry, like, yeah, finally I'm here to that, you know. And you got promoters come be like, yo, RealMids, we're going to help you. You got this shit, baby. We're going to support you. We're going to raise your music. I'm like, oh, cool. I got my niggas around me, okay? And then you start doing. Nobody's gonna come be like, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do this the right way, this, you didn't do it right, you gotta, you know, pull it. Nobody's gonna tell the real thing. You're gonna make mistakes to be like, man, you're good, you kill this shit, you know? So I single-handedly started working on my craft.
Okay.
I didn't want any help from nobody because I felt like I was doing this shit, you know? I had my people who backed me up and, you know, a few people, not from Lira, outside of Lira, you know? And so they stepped in. So by the time they saw me reaching out, you know, every day I'm growing, every day I got new things. I come to UBC, I come to Magic, I come to Yente, I come to, you know, some stage performances in Kampala.
Okay.
They're like, damn, this girl making this shit for real, you know? Because I never expected, because when I reached, nobody wanted to help me. So when I started doing my stuff, they're like, damn, she making this thing, man.
Okay.
So you know what they start doing? Declining me from stage performances. They're like, Kampala, now we don't need RealMids, man. She too hard for us, you know? I say, yeah, I'm not fit for you no more because that's what you wanted.
Okay.
So,
So the energy back home is not as you expected it to be, right?
oh, yep.
All right. So how have you managed to, you know, overcome such kind of situations?
Pretty simple. You see my cape?
Yes.
This
It's a
what-
baseball.
Nah, hell nah. You know, I want to say this. People are going to talk, you know. They're going to talk a lot of trash about you, you know. The only way that you're going to get down is when you put your cap on and be like, all right, I'm going to listen to it, you know. What I do is put my cap back and I say, your words are going to flow behind my cap and I'm going to give no shit. I'm going to move forward. You stay behind me.
Definitely.
That's how I managed it.
I love the mindset.
Appreciate
Try.
that.
Okay. Anyway, basically today's actually we are in a brand new week. It's a Monday, so basically every single week I always have like a theme, kind of setting. Yeah.
All right.
So this week is all about visionary in terms of market, you know, and at the same time the love for the music.
Yep.
So you as a growing artist, you're starting up artist right now. What's your vision like?
First of all, this is a business for me first. Yeah, I didn't come for fun. You call it passion, you call it what? That's not it.
It's business.
Yep.
Okay.
And the first time I stepped to the industry, I targeted international flowers, you know.
Okay.
It's not me, like RealMids representing Lira, representing Northern Uganda. No, I already pictured international crowd.
So that means the vision market is international, right?
Shout it, yep.
All right, okay. Then, okay, tell us about your love for hip hop. You know, how did it grow?
I
Why,
think
among all other genres, why did you decide hip hop?
it chose me.
You just found yourself as a rapper,
Yeah,
right?
it chose me. It looked for me and found me at the right place at the right time.
Okay.
Because it knew it was working with the right person. Because I've been a rapper all my time.
Okay.
You know, from the first time me picking a pen and paper, try to put down my lyrics, it was hip hop.
Okay.
So all this time I knew that, yeah,
All
I'm
right.
doing it. Because I do it perfectly. I'm good at it.
Okay, what's your take? Okay, do you think right now hip hop is it a selling genre in Uganda? Because man, for what we saw over the weekend, one of the top kings in hip hop, you know, and there was a hip hop festival kind of concert event.
Yep.
But people didn't show up.
Yeah.
What picture did you pick up? You know.
Okay.
On my side, I feel like
Hip-hop.
maybe people are no longer feeling up hip hop anymore, and I feel like maybe we need to reinvent
That's not
the genre.
case.
Huh?
That's not the case. You know, people. Okay, a lot of artists who are basically rappers, they always wanna put themselves in a position like, I'm the big guy. We the big people. You know, we the ones who own the big.
Yes. Sorry, I think. Okay, let's just put it back. You know.
Okay.
You know the words are huge.
All right.
Okay. All right. People now they can
All
hear
right.
you. All right. Let's go.
So, rap is one thing that is chooses a class of people. It's
All right.
not, yeah. But then, let's say you make it in the industry, and then you come back, and then you're yourself. Talk about the Zambas. Shout out to him wherever he is. You know, the Navios. You know, it is very important to come down to the ground and look for the few people who pull in the ropes like you did. You know, some people who follow in the same hip hop flow like you did, you know, it's so much important. But then the problem is we in the industry, rappers they go hide there, they sit up there and play, yeah, I'm here, nobody can reach me no more, you know, I'm the king, I'm the queen, I'm the whoever, you know, when they ask them, so, do you know some of the rappers, some of the upcoming, some of the stuff like that, they only know they themselves, the legendary rappers, they don't know the ones who are kind of helping them to hold the crown. You know, that's a problem. And so when you have a concert, I feel like you need to bring some of us to the light.
Definitely.
So that when you're holding your concert, whatever it's going to be, you're going to have your fans. I'm going to bring my fans. The other artists bring the fans. And you're going to feel your crowd like the way you really want it to be.
All right.
Because if you show us, like, I'm the legend, I hold this, I hold that, we helping you. Let's do the real thing. So why do you want to pretend you don't know some of us, you know? We try how to reach these people. Like, hey, we love them.
Yes.
Personally, I really love a lot of rappers because they motivate me. They did a lot of work. They put in a lot of hard work to be where they are right now. You know. But then if I'm trying to look for you and you make me feel like, nigga, I'm here and you don't reach my suit no more. Why the hell should I come to your aid now?
Let me hope that you guys are really picking up something. Yeah, you understand? Eh? You're trying to educate some people now.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, it's time for the rapid quick fire questions right now. You just respond and maybe you tell us the reason as why.
Okay.
Okay, between trap and drill, why do you fall?
Trap.
Why trap?
Because I do hip hop melodic, and that's where trap suits a little, so I do that pretty better.
And drill?
I never took time to figure it out because, okay, I love it, but I never took time to put my punchlines on it.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, GNL or Navio?
Navio,
Why?
he inspires me. Okay, just one thing.
Yeah.
Because, okay, he's really not my, I want to say I follow him, but not that much. But then he just did one thing for me. One time there was hip hop end of the week at a Motive, something like that, whatever it is, you know. And then he just pulls over to me and says, yeah, how are you? You're a female rap from Lyric Guys there, call me. There is a name they always call him Odot, you know. To me who, like, I feel like he don't know me, but then he has a real sense of humor. He comes down, like, he'd be like, I know I'm a rapper. I know, I'm this big guy, but I got to hold on. I got to greet her. Because I called him and he pulled over. That was something I never expected. So I love him for that.
Okay.
And I wish he just finds me because I'm looking for him. Yeah.
Okay. Rachel Ray or Keiko?
Rachel. Okay.
Just pick one. I know.
Okay, Keiko.
Why Keiko?
She good.
She's good.
She kind of do my style, you know.
Okay.
Yep, she good.
All right. Can we take it internationally?
Sure.
Okay. Choreographer Jones and this guy is called who? From Ghana? No, no, no,
Ghana?
no. There
Am
is
I?
this first rapper,
Not MI. No.
Sakodi.
Sarkodie.
Oh, hell, that's a problem, bro. But Calligraph, nigga, you my man. Damn.
All right.
Sarkodie,
Okay, what's your dream collab like?
Calligraph.
Let's assume there's a budget there. Which dream collab would you love to have?
Man, I love Calligraph. I love him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Locally?
I feel like I can match his energy.
Locally?
Locally, Navia Texas. I love him.
How about female?
Oh, shit. I was trying to visit, okay, I love Keiko. But I was trying to look for Rachel Ray, yeah, you know.
You
I
see?
was trying to look for her.
All right. Okay, let's talk about how many projects so far we're counting?
Right now, I got 6.
6 projects.
Yep.
Okay, and visuals?
4, I think.
4 visuals, right?
I think, yep.
Okay, let's talk about this jam that we are going to premiere to the world.
Okay. That's regrets.
Regrets. Okay, tell us about regrets. Why regrets?
Why? Damn.
Are you regretting? Are you regretting as why you started this?
I saw that coming. Why am I regretting? This is the lyrics of 2020, Senior 3, 2018. You know, I wrote it back then when I was in Senior 3.
There's something I forgot even to ask. Are you still in school?
Hell no, I dropped out.
You dropped out?
Yep.
From the university? Because
Yeah, from the university.
Why? For music?
Nah, that was not the reason. I just never had the tuition. Like me and my daddy, we were all broke now, you know.
Yeah.
I told my, okay, you know, my dad is a really hardworking man. Shout out to him. I wish he'll be seeing me right now. You know, he'll be helping a lot of kids, me inclusive. And then it reaches time for campus. Yeah, he tried his luck, but then when I started doing music, I kind of help him. You know, he does my tuition, and I pick some of the field stuff, my rent, my food, my clothing, and every other stuff. But that reached time we all went broke. I told him, like, Daddy, let's do this thing. It's not working no more. You know, if it's not coming, don't force it. Okay. Well, we don't got the money. Cool. I'm stepping out.
Okay.
You understood with me.
Okay. Now let's go back to the jam.
Okay.
Regrets.
Regrets. Yep. 2018 lyrics. And the content simply talks about, especially with the ladies who happen to fall in love with niggas, and you making sure that, okay, he gonna fall for me back, but then as time goes by, you realize it's not the same test like you wanted. You know, he probably loves somebody else and not you, but you are the girl who is trying to pull in all the energy, all the attention, come do this, you're there, come do that, you're there. But then time goes by, you realize that, yeah, he got his somebody somewhere else, and so you're all regretting. That's just a preamble.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, what's your favorite a line of the track?
Oh my God, it's on the second verse. That says, so can I take your number that I could call you at any time? I'm not a bad guy, so don't get scared and walk away. Hello, beautiful, perhaps one in a million. You melt my heart, something like that.
All right.
Yep. It flows. It's just long. I don't want to make it long. But if you want me to pull it all, I can do it.
Okay. So maybe before we officially premiere the jam, actually, you can project to us what should people expect after this release. Do you have like an EP coming up? Maybe
sure.
You can try to project as the vision likes.
Okay.
Give us give us a projection.
I'm gonna make it a little confidential because I've been taking a lot of time trying to working it out. But then I released a song called Mama. I'm much just appreciating all the mothers out there, including women, just women in general, for being so hardworking, for being tough. So daddies came to my inbox and be like, hey girl, what you doing? So you look at the mothers alone, so we're not doing no work here. So I'm like, no, daddy, I got you. I just started doing this first, you know. So I've been taking my time trying to bring out lyrics, appreciating the fathers, you know, writing the inner pains that people don't see, but I feel, because I see, man will never tell you I'm going through this, you know. You only picture and be like, this man is not okay. So those are the lyrics I'm bringing down. So I'm gonna bring it out next month.
All right.
Yep.
Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to go check out more of her music. Actually, she's super talented, you understand, okay? And I love the vision, by the way, because right now we are in an era we shouldn't stay domestic.
Sure.
We need to go international as
Sure.
well, you understand, okay?
Yep.
And the other thing, she's real, man.
I'm real.
Yeah?
That's why my name is RealMids. Because I'm real.
Okay, my DJ was like saying we can't just let this artist just go like that, man, as maybe killing up the beat, right?
Okay, cool.
Just in a space of 1 minute. Okay, my producer is saying like time is not the best, yeah?
Cool.
Okay, fine. So basically, you can just give us a simple chorus of this particular jam. Then officially, you can let people where they can get your music.
All right, no problem. I'm on all social media platforms, TikTok. I'm pretty more active there. I got YouTube, I got Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, AudioMark. And I use the same name, RealMids. So when you type RealMids, it's going to come there.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe what does RealMids mean?
RealMids. Real is the word in itself. That is one word that describes who I am in full.
All
You
right.
don't need no other kind of explanation. Real is real, so I'm real.
All right. Pleasure having you on the show.
Same
you
here.
understand?
Appreciate
So
it.
guys, man, if you know you're a rapper, man, I think you need to check out this artist actually. To the promoters as well, man. She's up and coming, but pretty nice. She's fire. You understand? So let's premiere something brand new. The song title is titled Regrets. Please go check out the jam, you know. Let's officially premiere it here on Level Up Bribe, the name that you can trust. When I return, we shall be going straight to what we call the hot sauce, where you get to know whatever is happening up into the industry, yeah? It is a Monday, DJ Ben Killer there. Kill up the beat. Let's go get it.